What's this on?
Wait, am I allowed to smoke on here?
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
I
care
ask out of
about. I
courtesy.
don't care about a lot of things just because I ain't monetized yet. So until they tell me to not do so, I'm gonna do so.
I ask out of courtesy.
All these jokes got me thinking about Jewish space lasers.
Excuse me. I love how my phone notified me that the podcast has started. That's awesome.
Oh, damn it.
Huh. I had no idea.
Boop, boop. It's number 8. There we go.
Number 8? It said number 7.
Yep. I forgot to
Well, yeah,
edit the title.
I was going to say he would think ahead of time. You know what? I feel like celebrating, guys. We have to celebrate. This is number 8. Number 8 of the Bark podcast, man.
I know. It's almost legal.
Yay!
Leedle.
I saw my own face as I just dragged it in front of me, and I'm like, I heard you say I just.
So, because I keep saying it all over Twitch, now I can say it over to YouTube as well. Fuck you, Albany. Fuck you, retail. Suck the salt off my scrote. Saturday is my last day in retail, forever. That was the most silent clapping ever, Bo.
Okay, so what are you talking about? Discord does a thing where it noise cancels.
Man, I'm feeling I'm just watching a silent movie with just like the round of applause and the silent movie just.
There.
Oh, hold on. I don't have soundboard up. I have it lower volume.
Please let me have my soundboard. I read that as applause, not apologize, because my brain didn't work. Please have my soundboard back. I will behave. No, nobody fucking having that back. I want it back, please. No. Please. When you give someone a little bit of power, they use too much of it. Yeah. I swear, on this 8th podcast, I swear to all viewers, I will not. The 8th podcast isn't sacred, okay? We had things we said before it started. Nothing sacred.
Yeah.
Then I swear on our sacred that's not sacred that I will not abuse. Yeah, I'm still not doing it. I don't give a shit.
So, for a conversation starter, tonight, I want to touch base on that article that I shared to the Discord, and so yes, the article from I forget what the health company was at the time. Let me see here.
I don't need the button.
Where is it?
I don't need the button. My hair's doing the thing.
Where is it? Come back. No, apparently I didn't save the thing for the company name. Whatever. So company name, insert company name here, did a study where they pretty much did a survey asking a multitude of men and asking what their average intercourse time was. They said the average was 5.5 minutes. And they followed that up with saying how the watching and provocative watching of said adult industry films and such on the interwide webs can have diminishing effects on the self-conscious aspects of a man due to the unrealistic expectations that you are supposed to achieve. And first of all, 5.5 minutes, shame. Shame on any of you. Shame. I'm looking at you. I don't know who this is from the viewers I'm looking at, because right now I don't have any viewers, but whoever watched this in the future, shame on you.
Shame.
Yes.
God, disappoint.
To speak on behalf of averages, my favorite thing about those is there's always based on the outliers. So there's the people that will last, let's say, an hour for the sake of just putting a number in there. And then there's the people that'll last for as long as a rodeo, 8 seconds. So when you have those two outliers, it really messes with things. And then there's people that have tantric sex, so they'll have sex for literally hours. Let's say their spectrum, let's say they hit 5 hours for the sake of hitting a big number. We have that. And then let's say we have like 1,000 people at like 8 seconds. The average is going to get dragged right down.
So what you're saying is, the top 1% of you sexual fucks out there are awesome. The rest of you who are dragging us down, knock it off. Get better. Get good.
Get good scrubs.
If you're going to be watching the training videos, you should be better at it. Sorry for the timing.
No, that's good. That's funny. No, I mean, if anything, like the people who watch all that porn, yes, you're watching the training videos. Just do what they do, but better. Be the best dick you can be. That's my motivational poster of the day. Just a veiny dick. Just be the best dick you can.
Sometimes they edit those videos, so you gotta be careful what you
Yeah.
Oh no, there's absolutely cutting. Like, oh man, this position. Whoa, that position. Oh man, holy crap! How they just going blink, blink, blink? No, it's cutting with like hours in between.
Oh,
Or-
no, he's losing it. He's losing it. Quick, get the fluffer.
Quick, he's losing his edge. Somebody come up behind him and just flick the back of his balls.
Just remember not to go hole the hole.
Yeah, you don't need no UTIs. You don't need none
No
of
poop
that.
noodles.
None, oh,
Just give it a
Like,
little
just
target.
imagine, pull out. Quick, I need someone to clean it real quick, and you should get like a professional ball washer. Cleans it. Just like, there you go. And now we're
Oh, so you just need your own caddy.
exactly. You just need, okay, they work the shaft and the balls, clean it real quick, and make sure to take the decal off the side.
yeah. No, each video has a different sponsorship, so you just throw a different sponsorship magnet on the side.
You must continue where it lies. Play through.
Gotta see it through to the end. Once you commit it, you're in. You just gotta get it done.
Well,
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf, best sex hype man ever. That's why you do nothing but just play recordings of him going on in the other room. That way it sounds like an awesome roommate when it's not.
Just do it.
See, that's how you get to 5 hours.
Just do it.
Excuse me.
Do it.
So, I know I have a few stories. Do any of y'all have any stories you want to share?
You're welcome to take
try
the
to
floor
get some
first.
stories
We
here,
can we can follow up after you.
Alright, well,
Create a
I'm gonna go
train,
with
one might say.
the most recent one is yesterday I was at work. I just got off lunch, so of course, me, gotta use the bathroom. I go to take a dump. I wish I was in there a lot less time than I was. And I went as fast as I could because all I could hear from the handicap stall is somebody just going like they're licking their lips. It sounds like and just like going like lips back and just blap, 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 blap. And it's just like mm, 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 yeah, I can't see them obviously, but I just imagine they're just moving their head the entire just And all I'm thinking is like, is he just like eating a snack while he's on the shitter? And then one time after he'd be like, yeah, I'd fuck that. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure this person's jerking off or something because they're just
Fuck.
yeah. And I was just like, oh, come on, get out of me faster. Wipe, get out. And yeah, just I don't know what is wrong with people. I mean, I know there's a lot of things wrong with people, but I don't want to hear from the stall next to me just in any context.
See, that's when the sarcastic jokes form in my head from that. It's just like next thing you just let the biggest ass rip that you can. Make it echo to the bathroom, followed by the deepest voice you can do. I made some room for you.
Dude, that's. I have to say, one of my favorite things if somebody farts and you're just ready for it. You're like, sounds my size. But
It's bad
You
enough
should
when
have.
it's bad enough when I go take a shit in my job, and next thing I know, everybody's got to take a shit at the same exact time. But we all sounds like a musical orchestra in our own shitter stalls, and it's like the same exact time. It's all loud, and it's like, what did we all fucking eat? Because when you walk in, it stings like a bastard. You want to gag.
Yep.
So if all y'all assholes be singing when you pooping, does that mean you gaping and all y'all like pipe organs? Like what y'all doing?
pipe organ.
You've heard of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, but have you heard of the Trans-Shitarian Orchestra?
Oh God.
One thing I think it was like how funny it'd be to hear everyone farting in the bathroom and it just harmonizing.
That'd be some funny shit right there.
You know, I dare say that would be one of those videos online where it's like, this is for the boys, and it shows a dude picking up one massive sheet of ice and just shattering. It's like just one of those videos for the boys where all the farts harmonize perfect in unison.
Start singing the Halo theme song.
Exactly, that's where I was
But
going
with your,
with it.
but with your ass.
Yep.
It's gonna remind
See-
me of the episode of Cell Tower.
See, you should have said, "Hold on, I'll cut a glory hole and shove it through." Be ready for it.
See, that is the most beautiful thing that you can do. Involving a glory hole. The most beautiful thing that you can ever attain from such miraculous anonymity is waiting for them to open the door and pop out and go, "Ah, it was you! I knew it!" and then run away. I can recognize the smell! And just run off. She gets this full Swordberg out of there.
Yep. I seen your face.
I know your secrets! Doing the whole the fucking Peter Griffin run back home from the hospital. Just fucking pants still around your ankles as you run out. Like, that guy's a pervert! That guy's a pervert!
I'm of the opinion that a glory hole can only be made better if there's blackjack and hookers.
I mean, the thought is you would hope there's at least a hooker on the other side.
And not a blackjack.
Exactly.
I mean, are you shoving the blackjack in the tip? What's the point of the blackjack?
I mean, it's just the tip. That's what it's there for.
Remember, always leave them a nice hefty tip.
I mean, hey, people gotta have fun, don't they?
Oh god, that reminds me of
It
that
doesn't
stupid
count as
skit.
just the tip when it's only the tip.
Oof. You guys remember that stupid skit from Archer? And just like what was it? I can't remember the redheaded secretary, but every freaking thing was just like, licks the ice cream, nope, too much ice cold. Archer just keeps yelling, it's just the tip. And the final scene is literally them trying to have sex, and she starts screaming. It's like just the tip.
Never watched it.
I haven't seen it in many years.
Good show. I think they just had the final season this past year.
I may have to finally go back and finish it then. I actually just started that new Scott Pilgrim anime on Netflix today. First episode wasn't bad.
Yeah, I heard it's good.
Yeah, Ty recommended it because he said they started watching it the other day. I'm like, fuck it, I got a lunch break with nothing to watch on YouTube because I've hit that point when I can't watch anything on YouTube. I don't find anything entertaining.
It's the time of year where everything starts to slow down as far as content goes.
Yeah,
so
come on.
You just have nothing to watch.
Yeah, come on, all you fuckers. What do you got? Like families or something?
I mean,
Family, what the hell is that?
I think it's a food.
Well, here's the thing. Family, it's that thing that Dominic Toretto has, so nobody else can know about it.
Oh, Cars.
Yeah, they're really into the movie Cars.
God, we really need in the next Cars movie just Vin Diesel to voice a single car.
Yeah.
I will personally pay like $5 out of pocket extra to pay him to go do that.
Just
I may be Jewish, but I'm
only
poor.
that much.
Has to be named Dominic too.
I feel like they
Or
would.
like X.
Yeah, just something. I don't know. It'd be funny no matter what.
No, even better. Even if we can't get him to voice in the next one, we have to have a trucker gas stop called Vin's Diesel.
Yeah.
Or like a black what the fuck was it, like Camaro
Nah.
that he drove? Named Dominic.
Yeah.
Damn it, what the hell
Even
was
if he
that
didn't
title?
voice it, it'd still be lit.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Vin's Diesel, or let's say Vinny's, because kids movie.
Yeah.
Would that'd be quite a hilarious thing. You'd have to have
Yes.
something like stroking on the side, be like, "Don't worry, we're not too fast and we're never furious."
God damn it.
Yeah.
Blowing the happy.
Fucking. So I have to ask, how'd Black Friday go?
I didn't bother. I got
Yo.
deer out in the woods. That was free for me.
This was the most embarrassing Black Friday in all 10 years of my fucking retail experience. We barely did 3,500.
Really?
Now, to give an idea, the Schenectady store did about double my my sales. And last year when I was still working with Shoe Department, my store did 18,000. My last Black Friday I worked before COVID, the store I was working at did 27,000.
Okay.
We did 3,500 at this current job that I'm at for this store.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What
I was
the
laughing. Projected was like, I think it was like 7 or 10, something like that.
Something stupid, yeah.
Yep. So that, and I got informed yesterday after I left that some little bitch decided to bitch out and take a bunch of stuff and run out the back door instead of being a man and running out the front. So, and it's the same guy that's done it like 3 times. But of course, you put in a police report and it's like, all right, cool. I've called down there. I've called down to the police center, dispatch or anything, get them to have an officer come to us so we can make a report. I can show them the footage. Apparently they got tired of that. So when I called there the one time to have an officer sent down to show them the video footage, they said, so is the culprit still there? No, they ran off. I have the video footage and everything. All right, so to make it easier for you and I, you can just go to the website and fill out an incident report there, and we can follow up with that. I'm like, yes, and you know how fucking slow the police fucking website runs? It took me 30 minutes to do a goddamn incident report. By the time I was done with that report, I could have had an officer down, completed the fucking thing, showed actual footage so he could have taken a picture. Because in the incident report, there's no way to input like a JPEG or anything. Physical descriptions only. You know how hard it is to describe someone in the downtown Albany area? And yes, that was that type of joke.
Welcome to the world of everything's on computers.
Yes. So, I'm so happy, even more, to be done with retail. In, let's see, what was it, 9:55, so 10, 24, 30 something hours. Saturday at 5 p.m. I am officially done with retail.
So, we're going to have a big celebration then.
I mean, we are having D&D on Sunday, the day after my last day with my current company.
Oh no, we got a big shebang, big bonfire, humongous roast, feast.
Have you seen the outside?
Fire
keep Unga Bungas warm, but Unga Bunga still freeze.
We'll just make the walls a little bit bigger.
What type of walls?
What do you want? You can make them.
Pelvic walls.
What?
I can't make that one.
What?
I don't know. I just want to say something fucked up.
You say pelvic walls?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's
I
not.
heard that too.
That's not very sturdy. You've already broken
It's
one.
not.
And Mexico's gonna pay for it. I had to.
With all of their pelvises.
Not the pelvises.
See, that's so
Not
ridiculous.
the gumdrop pelvises.
Oh no!
See that the pelvises don't work. Those things bend. Those things break. Those things get shattered so easily. You gotta build a wall out of femurs. Delicious femurs.
So I offended
Femurs
somebody
and
the other day.
ulnas.
I'm gonna say it again because I know I heard you more than I heard myself. I offended somebody the other day.
Ooh,
Please.
Please do tell.
So, like, I understand. I'm a very offensive person. I have smelled myself before. I have seen myself before.
Okay.
So
Wait. Did I hear this story already?
I believe I had messaged you it
Okay.
because yes, it was in fact outward.
Even better.
So this is after Black Friday. Black Friday, I'll get to that in a minute. It was not nearly as entertaining. This is after Black Friday, so this was what, Tuesday this week? Yeah, it was Tuesday. Tuesday, as it were.
Hey.
So somebody comes up to me, and his friend is like stays back like 5 feet. 'Cause the one guy wants to ask me a question, and as he starts to ask me, he's like, "Hey, I have a question for you." Okay, is it a phone question? Because I work with phones. And he says, "Well, no, but it's about soundbar." And they just continue to ask about it. I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm not a Walmart associate because I work inside of Walmart, not for Walmart." And I, point myself right here on my shirt saying what company I work for, have my name tag that also says that, and it says I don't work here, but those associates right there, which if he would just turn his head about 45 degrees, so instead of looking at me this way, just look that way, he was seeing the two associates that would be able to help him with whatever he needs. And he's just like, "Oh no, don't worry about it, I got it," and he continues to ask me, and I just go, "I'm not a Walmart associate. They can help you." I did that verbatim, just doing this to get their attention because nobody listens to me. I'm very used to this, mind you. I know nobody listens to me, no matter what. Stop shaking your head, yes, goddammit. That's not funny. It's true, but it's not funny. So,
Can confirm also did the same job.
no, I mean in life everywhere, but especially at the job, yeah. Um, so he seemed like he was just kind of annoyed with it, like, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna go this way. And then his friend, which I would like to point out, his friend was this much taller than me and looked to be like a little bit more muscular. And he's like, "Wow, nobody wants to do their fucking job around here." And I'm like, I'm doing my job. That's not my job, so I can't help him. Yeah, okay, whatever. And I can't remember what else he said, but I know I didn't like it. So immediately I thought, that guy's a fucking asshole. What I said out loud was, "Okay, whatever, jerk." "Yeah, well, you're a bigger jerk."
my God.
Okay. Um, Person number one, which by the way, person one did not get pissed at all. At least not outwardly. Person two, who didn't say a goddamn word to me until after person one had already walked away, that just had nothing to do with it. And person one comes back, asks the associates, "Hey, can you help me, find this thing for the soundbar?" And it gets that resolved. And then the tall dude goes somewhere, and then 5 minutes later, there's the one of the managers of the store, and it's like, "Oh, hey, JP, can we talk for a minute? You offended somebody." I'm like, "Oh, really? What did I do?" Excuse me. And he's like, "Yeah, just come to back with me real quick, because we want to show that I'm actually doing something." Mind you, I don't work for Walmart, so I don't have to. But I like this manager. I respect him. Cool dude. So we go to the back, we talk about it. I kind of get him giggling a little bit because he ended up saying that the guy got offended, and like, because I called him a jerk. Well, yeah, okay, but he called me a bigger jerk. So if anything, I should be more offended. And sorry that he got offended, but if he got offended by being called a jerk, he really didn't want to know what I was thinking in my head because he was being a real asshole.
Fucking hell. Offended by the
And
fucking word jerk. My God. 6 foot tall with a fucking rice bean in his pocket.
yeah, really, he was just a big old duty head. And
Oh man, I hope he's not watching this, man. Might break down to tears.
yeah, no, he might just unalive himself.
Gotta lay off the soy milk.
And I'd like to point out after that, everything was fine, but I found out the next day that he was back in there later and he started shit with someone else. I was just like, did he not learn that he's a jerk? I should have been there later in the day and say, sir, I already told you once that you're a jerk. Don't make that shit again. Time out.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, my life has weird moments like this that make no sense because, like, I have called people to their faces, fucking assholes, and things have been fine and nothing's happened of it. But the moment I call somebody a jerk,
That's crossing the line.
I would like to point out, in my first year for this job, I did call someone an asshole because they were being one. Nothing became of it. But the moment I call someone a jerk, that's when it's a problem.
So you being the charismatic person that you are, you should just start substituting everything someone asks you with phones. Oh yeah, can I look at this soundbar? Goes over to the phone. Yeah, which one are you looking at? Well, no, I was looking at the soundbar. No, this one has really good sound here. Just no matter what, don't like just be if they want to be a narcissist, fucking overload that shit.
I have done stuff like that before.
I knew you would.
It doesn't work in the way that I would like it to, which is more sales. But it does confuse them profusely. And it's like, oh hey, can you help me find this? Oh yes, actually, by the way, got your phone? Yeah, if you decide to use the Walmart app, you can do that. Oh, my phone doesn't do that. Well, if you get one of these phones, you can do that. It's real easy, and then you don't have to worry about it me ever again. You can do it yourself. It's all good. It's all self-service.
Oh, speaking of self-service, you see, I know it made a round quite a while ago when they start replacing all the cashiers with robots, but it's making another round with all these influencers going around on TikTok going like, man, so I get to go into the market, pick out the stuff myself, put it in the basket myself, bag it myself, and this motherfucking robot cashier is going to ask me for a tip. Do I get the tip myself?
Good point.
Yeah.
I hate when somebody barely does anything and then they like just turn the tablet over and be like, hey, can you just the thing? For what? Well,
That bugs the hell out of me. I'm tired. I'm sick of those computer systems always asking you for a tip, and they don't do shit.
Yeah.
Nope. In my nowadays, I mean, the only people I tip are a human at a restaurant, because if the food is good, they deserve it. And even if the food's not good, if the waitress is good, because that's where the tips go. Other than that, I tip my barber really well, and it's not for the point that I don't go for a straight razor shave every now and then. He literally holds a knife to my throat, but I mean, I tip my barber pretty well.
Yeah. See, I don't do barbers.
Your barber controls how good you look, so I mean, you should tip your barber well.
Exactly.
Yep.
Plus, I've been going to that barber since the day of my wedding, so I've got some love there. It's odd because the headphones kind of pressing down on the sides kind of flail up a little bit, and you kind of like look like a middle-aged Wolverine.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just gotta grow out the mutton chops and the goatee.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said at all because I had those off. But I need to point it out.
You look like middle-aged Wolverine.
I get more people saying with my hair fucked up that I look like Wario, and I'm completely okay with that because between Wario and Mario, Wario's cooler.
Yeah, he has a superhero persona that feeds on onions and garlic.
And his power is based on farts.
Ah,
Onions and
such a glorious
garlic.
power. The power to nuke.
It's based on farts just like you.
What
And
is
also
number
like
one?
me.
Delicious.
I feel more like Waluigi by the day.
But see, the thing is, everyone loves Waluigi.
Not me.
The fuck's
What?
wrong with you?
Why?
Just said that everybody loves them and I don't.
You know what? Hold on.
Why?
I'm
I perfectly
indifferent about
understand that.
Waluigi.
No. I perfectly understand hating things that are popular. I refuse to touch the Call of Duty franchise just because it's too mainstream and toxic.
I only like it because it's fun and I
I'm
play
gonna-
like private bot
I'm gonna blow your
matches.
minds right here. I'm gonna blow your minds right here.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't
I
hate
have
him.
to point out.
I don't like him. I don't hate him.
Fortnite.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I don't play Fortnite.
I play it because I started to play it to develop a new follower basis on Twitch.
Yes, but you just said that you don't play Call of Duty because it's too mainstream and toxic.
Yes.
Fortnite.
Yes.
Just play World of
Oh no.
Warcraft.
Oh no.
Really toxic game.
I'm well aware of the hypocrisy, but
I just wanted to make sure that you at least knew about it because I'm sure.
yes. Oh no.
So you see, I play
I'm
Fortnite,
well aware.
but I'm not toxic into it. I'm not getting like up to level 75 within one night, or spending all my money on what's it called?
Skins.
I'm not that crazy toxic in there, then freaking flipping out that I die and breaking my consoles.
See, I'll get pissed off if I die, and that's because I'm facing some 12-year-old that took too much Adderall, so his ADHD is on hyperdrive, and he's jumping at Mach 3 to avoid shooting. That's the shit that annoys me. Like, stand and fight like a fucking man. Remember the Civil Era where we all used to stand in a line and shoot at each other without moving? Till them pussies
Yep.
interrupt guerrilla warfare, you bitches!
I've played
There is-
paintball in that fashion, where we all stood in the speedball field in the middle, where there was open. Everybody lined up in 2 rows, and you just took shots at people point blank, pretty much.
But did it involve
you got-
muskets?
If you're sort of people were playing with with mechanical markers, and some people were playing with speed markers, but like you were only firing a single shot. Well, you were firing until you hit somebody. So, and if your arm got hit, your arm went behind your back, and you could only fire with you were only out if your torso got hit or your head got hit, basically. So, or your gun got hit. So, yeah, it was pretty hardcore.
I really hope at least 2 people of that entire thing just looked at their arms and says, "Oh, you're right. Oh, 'tis but a flesh wound." Just pull some Monty Python.
I ended up with my arm behind my back and on one knee, firing with one gun or with one arm. And I think a gunshot took me out. It was, like I said, it was pretty brutal.
I got a paintball gun ready to rock and roll. I just need
Yep.
I just need air paintball. But
I got a paintball gun ready to rock and roll too.
I've never got to shoot it.
I think I played with mine once.
You children and your
I got
little
it for
paintball
Christmas, and I never got
guns.
to shoot it. I was supposed to shoot. I was supposed to go play with people, but they all disappeared.
You're the youngest one here.
You children and your paintball guns. I'm a real American.
Challenge me.
I mean, I have a legit rifle if you want to go to the firing range.
If you guys
I know a really good place that we can go and play, Bo. We just need to link up for a time after I've got some money.
None of you guys are real Americans, because a real American would take it into a school.
No.
Actually, hold on. I saw a funny TikTok about that earlier. These 2 guys are standing on a cliff. It says, "Hey, did you know that a group of fish is called a school?" Guy says, "Huh, good thing we're Americans." Starts firing into the river below.
Oh. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think he's finishing. I think he found his penis again earlier.
Boom goes dynamite.
Oh, there it is.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Well, that was only 8 seconds.
Oh, so
Let me
you're
record.
them.
Oh,
This was brought to you by Columbine.
fuck? What?
Okay, so if you don't understand, good, don't explain. Also, I know somebody who was there that day.
Which day?
In the Revolution?
No, for the Columbine shooting.
Oh, that's the word. Okay, I didn't catch that word that was said earlier.
Yeah, he said brought to you by Columbine.
I was trying to figure out what
Not
that
like
word was.
Columbine, but Columbine.
Man.
So, we're at a concert last night, and out of the craziest things, all right, this whole concert puts you in a trance with the light shows and the fireworks and all that stuff. Very wonderful. It's like a dream. What scares the fuck out of me is the one person in the whole crowd that stuck out that was the worst dream I've ever had in my life. This guy's walking around with a Freddy Krueger legit sweater, and I'm like, where's his hat? Oh my god, it's Freddy Krueger. And I'm way up above in the nosebleed section. There he is down below. I'm like, oh fuck. And what happens 5 minutes later? Freddy Krueger's out the front door, shoulder to shoulder with me. I'm like, oh fuck, my worst dream ever.
Well done.
So, that was a dream you had.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger was there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you the same advice that we do for my son to make sure he doesn't have night terrors. Don't eat chocolate before bed and make sure your bladder's empty. No, those are actual serious ways to prevent night terrors. We did some heavy research because my God, my son had so many night terrors. We've got it down pat now. He hasn't had one in a very long time. He had a like a little one the other day, but he was cognitive, so I wouldn't count it as one. It was more of a nightmare that he had.
Chocolate bar in my
How did night terrors ever really come about?
Chocolate bear and you what now?
bladder.
I'll get back to that. And
Yeah,
as for nightmares,
night terrors, how does one end up getting those like almost every night? How do you end up having those? I'm curiously
Anxiety.
anxiety, it can also be an early set on symptom of bipolar. Because I know my eldest of my youngest sisters had that when she was a baby. And so it could be irrelevant towards bipolar, but it's not 100% guaranteed for correlation. It can be anxiety. It can due to the chemicals that are inside chocolate. It triggers the overactivity with the sugar and everything inside the brain that causes over realized dreams, which then can be corrupted into night terrors.
never knew that. That's interesting to know now.
Yeah. Then you fucking look at me. It's like, oh man, I'm finally done playing games. 2 o'clock in the morning. I can have a bowl of ice cream and sleep for 6 hours. Let's fucking go.
Let's do it.
Okay. Almost had 2 people give me Aaron here some shit at the parking lot after we did this concert.
What was it good shit?
It could have been, but this guy almost had. It was almost his good way. He almost had a good thing going, busting on us, but then karma caught right up to him right there, right on the spot.
Did he shit himself?
And no.
Damn.
So you know how you leave an event, it's a mad rush to get out of there. Everybody's anxious to get out of there. You got the cops directing traffic and all that shit, blah blah blah. So I got thinking, I got the remote start. I'm the remote start truck. We're gonna stand outside with our Gatorades and we're gonna play the game and see how many red and blue cars are going by, blah blah blah. And we're having a ball, just laughing.
Fucking around.
This guy has this beautiful, gorgeous woman in the passenger seat. Like he's like trying to act all hot shot. And he has the window rolled down and he's giving us shit. Oh, you think you're pretty funny, don't you? And he's got his girl laughing and all that shit. Then karma caught up to him. I'm like, okay, you just got karma right there. slams the brakes at the last second, almost rear-ending the car in front of him because every single car was in a rush to get out of the freaking building. And I'm laughing and I'm laughing. I'm like, "Car got you, bitch." And here we are, sitting here, not in a rush. We're the only smart ones.
Just chilling. Well, except for those two dudes who were getting stoned in the car.
That was the other car. That car, those guys were eyeballing. They were looking and looking. Like, and then the next thing you know, the whole car smoked right up.
Yeah, yeah, no, the vehicle was full of smoke. It was like someone lit off a smoke machine in there.
Oh, they
They want-
hotboxed that shit, eh?
They wanted to stay in that
Oof.
trance at that concert. They wanted to so bad.
They
Who
were
did you
deep
guys
in-
see?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, bro, that's
Yes.
lit.
They were.
I'm sorry, man. I go to that shit.
So on Sunday, I went to see Avatar.
Oh.
Yeah, the band, not the Blue People or the Last Airbender.
People. Love it.
The blue people.
Blue, da, dee, da, da, da.
But well, well, I was at this show. It was pretty lit. Went out with my cousin to smoke, right? Ended up making a friend because I made a comment about a vape. This guy pulls out a bag with like 3 pre-rolled J's, and he's like, "Oh, here." Lights one and passes it, and he's like, "Okay." So that happened. It was just kind of funny.
I have not personally done such actions, but working in downtown Albany for the last 3 months, I feel like I've done enough for my life. Through secondhand contact.
Yeah, you've probably gotten so secondhand lit.
And it's so fucking annoying. Like,
Just
there'll be people that come in as
being
soon as
in Albany.
as soon as the store opens up at 10 a.m. And like people come in stinking all the high hell from poor hygiene and that mixed. I'm like, how the hell do you have the dignity to leave your house reeking like that badly, where it's pungent, with the vents blowing air into the doorway to heat up, and cool down, whatever, but as people walk through the front door, and then it wafts it over to the register like 50 feet away.
At least like have the decency to make yourself smell good before you leave the house.
Oh, don't worry, they do. They take all the tester perfumes and just give themselves a perfume bath. So then they smell like stinkweed mixed with perfume.
Eau de toilette.
Oh God! I used to work in low-income housing, so smelling weed every time you stepped into somebody's home was very, 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 very common. I'm surprised with how much weed some of those people smoked. They didn't kill the bed bugs.
Damn. Shit.
I hate that whenever you smell someone that smells like weed in public, it's never good weed smell. It's always bad.
Yeah.
No, it's not the organic shit.
It's like it's
No,
always
nobody ever smells
this
like good kush.
stereotypical-
They ain't
Yeah,
got
it's
no
just-
Integrity Farms.
Integrity weed.
it's
When you ever,
bad.
just remember, when you're ever in a bind and you need to unwind, just get some Integrity weed.
Integrity
Yep.
Farms.
Remember,
It's just like,
folks.
especially fucking legal now, and like you think that there'd be like a greater amount of people with shit that smells good.
No. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it smells any better, okay?
But here's the
Yeah,
thing,
I mean, look
there's
at
the
people.
difference between good smelling and bad smelling.
I had a friend who I worked with down at the Catskill Housing Authority, and he grew his weed organic. He did everything himself. He didn't buy from anybody else. And I smoked with him. He took bong hits. He did everything. And his weed did not smell like skunk.
Mhm.
It was probably the cleanest smelling weed I've ever been around. In fact, it actually smelled a little minty, actually.
I know it's good shit.
Yeah, that's how I know it was good shit. But everywhere else I'd go in town, in Catskill, all you smelled was that very distinct skunk.
Yeah, it's just like you get better weed. It's not even expensive.
All you
mean,
need is better weed,
that's
everybody
subjective.
wants weed.
You know what? Okay, I'm poor as fuck, and I still call it not expensive. Okay.
Fair. I mean, fair.
I have no point of reference. I am Le Square.
Speaking of being poor or rich, somebody back in 2015 had a giant rock. Thought it was gold. He finally cracked it open. It wasn't gold. It was a fucking meteorite.
Hmm.
So he's got a big chunk of money right there. And we're talking about a rock that's big. We're talking about freaking kind of like boulders, a small boulder size. I got it. Good example. Good example right here. Ah, this size.
Yeah.
And apparently this guy's freaking rich now.
So what you're
Did
saying
he
is,
sell it to the government?
Just trying to find that out right now.
so what you're saying is we should all just go collect random rocks, like we're all 7-year-olds again.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with geology. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I just found out those little nuggets of clear quartz I've got. Each one of them was like about $27 a piece.
Yeah.
Never told them that they're from Herkimer Diamond Mine.
I mean,
They're not worth
for
nothing.
now, I still work in Albany, so I mean, I can find some type of rock for some type of price.
If you want to find a certain rock, the Albany Capitol building is a good rock material. Came from Lake Champlain.
Got that good
Mine is-
concrete?
It's not concrete. It's actual real stone. They iron from iron. They were mining for iron back in the
Ironing for mine.
I said mining for iron. Fuck's sake.
Okay. Divisive
Yeah.
question, maybe? But not that divisive. Do you guys believe that Champ, the monster, allegedly that lives in Lake Champlain, actually exists?
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. Actually,
I-
no, not 100%. 200%.
I'm an avid believer of all cryptids, except for the stupid sounding ones, like the weird one from Japan where it's a giant, disgusting foot that breaks through your roof, and if you refuse to clean it, then it just crushes you to death.
A foot?
Well, now
Japan has some
SCPs are
really-
starting to be accepted as cryptids, from what I understand.
Really?
So that pushes it a little bit for me. I've seen too much where I see kids now believing that SCPs are real cryptids. So
Yeah.
it
Speaking
pushes
of,
it a little bit for me, but like I believe in most cryptids as well. Yeah.
now that you
Sage?
mention now that you mention SCPs, I don't know what the hell's in your doorway, bud, but it kind of reminds me of the SCP statue that moves when you blink.
Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead.
Cue up the line from Doctor Who.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
But just going back on what you guys were saying about cryptids, I mean, we've found animals we thought were extinct that are very much alive. So, I mean, who's to say that, maybe some distant relative of the plesiosaur is still out there?
Hmm.
I mean, people thought the giant squid was. We knew they were alive, but they didn't really have any marine biologists didn't have any actual specimens to go off of, besides the occasional parts of the animal that washed up on shore. I think they recently just discovered an actual like video of it.
Yeah. I believe they thought Stellan sea cow was a cryptid until they discovered manatees and realized that it was a cold water manatee.
What was it? Was it manatees? I think the reason why a lot of sailors mistake manatees for mermaids in the old days is because manatees actually have very human-like knees. It's very weird.
They're like the closest mammal to humans, as far as I'm aware.
There's another thing about it.
Yeah, there is. Go on. I'll let you have that one.
Because
I
they're
don't
thick
wanna
and
have that
fuckable?
one.
I don't want to have it either.
Okay, so technically you're right.
Yay.
Not yay.
Very
that
not
you
yay.
should, but their genitalia, the female ones, there's a reason why they're referred to as mermaids, because their female genitalia very closely resembles a human woman's.
Got it.
The fuck?
Logging new insult for women that piss me off. The manatee mandible. The manatee mudflap?
No, manatee mudflap I think is better, because you see mandible, you think of mouth, and like you wouldn't be like, I understand like pussyfooting around, but like you don't call somebody like, vagina mouth.
Why the fuck not?
I mean, they got
Unless
lips.
their breath stinks.
They got lips, just like that one song from Roger Smith on American Head. Lips are for kissing. Lips are for kissing.
Let me read the tasty bass line.
Fucking, you're making me go up full on total squirtle.
In the words of Clerk, or in the words of the movie Clerks, never go ass to mouth.
Yeah.
No. That's a callback to earlier. They just cut the recording, wipe the guy down, then do the edit and crop it out.
Also, that's Clerks 2, I believe, not Clerks.
Is it 2? I think you're right. I think it is 2.
I know a little too much about Jay and Silent Bob.
My man.
Can't confirm.
Also, randomly, as I'm looking at my D&D dice, all you fuckers have done really goddamn well on that con save. I think Katie, I think it's just Katie and Ty that need to make their rolls. Everyone is basically passed, and I'm really hoping that Katie and Tyler just get a nat 1 for fuck's sake.
If they don't, all right. So if they don't roll on by game night,
I mean, I told them they can roll on game night if they have to, just because it's not going to influence a major story part. It's just going to be like, all right, here's context that you do know versus context that you don't know.
Oh, I was gonna throw in. Can one of us roll for their fate?
No, the last time y'all rolled for someone's fate, you threw Ados into a fucking well of lava.
That was fun.
Shit. Here. I have an idea. I'll roll 2 die right now. If they don't roll by then, let those die be their saves.
Let's see here.
So for all those Kia and Hyundai owners, apparently this relates to me right now. Cars have been the target of hot new theft trends this year since bored teens discovered that cars lacked immobilizers. They could be started with a USB jammed into the ignition.
Huh. Well, lucky for me, my ignition's built Ford tough.
Yeah, I forgot he's got a Ford now. I used to have a Ford until I hit a deer.
That's why you own a Ford.
I know, I own a Hyundai, damn it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, compared to your little Focus, if I hit a deer with that Ford, I'm bringing home the meat. And
you can save it meat.
I mean, that's when you just make a stew. All the meat's just gonna, be tender anyway.
If I hit a deer with my car, I'm just gonna be sad.
No, that's fair. If I hit a deer with my car...
That would be sad if you hit a deer with your car, too.
Yeah, if I hit a deer with my truck, I'm gonna fucking cry, because I just got that truck in June.
Oh no, I'd cry, because, I would have to hope the deer is okay and ride that to work.
Ride the deer to work, yeah.
Druid powers, go!
Okay. What are we rolling?
Just 2d20s.
2d20s? Alright.
Also, I don't know if Violet was serious about coming to just watch D&D tomorrow on Sunday, so... I don't know if she was being real about that or not in the chat.
I thought she was jumping into the chat tonight too.
I thought so, but maybe she worked. I don't know.
Alright, I have 2d20. I believe I have 2d20.
Just gonna sit here and balance this dice on my mic.
Yeah, I definitely got 2d20. Okay.
I mean, you could also roll one twice.
No, I have 2.
Yeah, but I'm saying
I never get to use them.
That's a good excuse right there.
Assign one to 1.
Mikhail, you look like you're trying to do a whole mind freak thing, Chris Angel.
Yeah, see the dice?
Love it.
Yeah, but like, try to pick one. Who do you want it to be for?
Yes, there's a purple one and a pewterish looking one with green.
The pretty one can be Ty, and the bitch one could be Katie.
Okay. One moment.
Speaking of Katie, I'm playing with her fucking D&D dice. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but her little die has a penguin in it.
Hey, penguin.
I rolled an 11.
What?
Katie rolled a 9.
Interesting. Also, a sneak peek into Sunday. I couldn't figure out what to do with Katie to make her travel. So y'all ever seen Total Dramarama?
Not that one specifically.
That is hard as fuck to see.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
9.
Total Dramarama. There's a scene with Gwen in the bucket. Yeah, that's basically what happened to Katie since she was in her mud form. Someone just literally scooped her up in a bucket and kidnapped her.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I wish this site would tell me how big this new creature that was discovered, but
It's about 6.5 inches.
it's a large sea creature that breathes. It breathes with its legs, sucks prey with straw.
Giggity.
Slender, kind of, blah blah blah. It's apparently a sea spider.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Yep. Oh, that reminds me. I still have to send that.
Ice caps and a lot of shit.
I still have to send that list of phobias to the Discord so y'all can choose what type of phobia your character would have, for no future reference whatsoever.
Good luck with any phobias of someone who ate themselves.
Under the sea. All I can think of the sea. All I can think of is the Little Mermaid song there.
Under my D. Under my D.
How do you know you have one?
Oh shit, it's gone again.
Did a portal open and did it just kind of do its own thing?
Oh no, sometimes it just jumps off and walks away with its balls.
Yo, you fucking got some of Murray's animated penises from Big Mouth?
Again, I don't watch that show.
I know.
Hey, that's a great show, Big Mouth.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
But here's the thing. I don't
It's
watch
mid.
I watch so many things.
Yeah. Which brings us all back around to the beginning of our topic.
Oh yes, porn. Yes, a lot of it.
Yes. So, but anywho, we
Really fucked up
are.
last night.
Huh?
Well, if we're talking about watching porn, I watched one that was really fucked up last night.
Okay.
Come on, please. You gotta stop watching Two Girls and One Cup.
You know what? It's just it keeps bringing me back. Okay.
Man, I want to relive the nostalgia back in 2008.
But no, so I was watching some hentai, and
course.
The in between of the scenes reminded me of Doki Doki Literature Club, in the sense that it would just be progressively more fucked up randomly. Like, and the in between scenes, you would see one of the people just kind of like walking by, and you see in the background somebody's walking by, like, well, actually no, they're not even walking, they're just like, you start to see them. Excuse me. And they would twist their head around, and like you just see bandages on their head, and they start to, like, distort. And then the next time you see them, same exact thing happens, except for they distort, and they come to you, and they say something. I can't remember what the fuck it was, especially because it wasn't in English. But it's just weird. And then there was, like, you see like a big pink hand just kind of come into frame, and then the last one, all of that would happen, but then you see like a big pink monster clearly just eating people.
The fuck?
Yeah, those were the in-betweens of the fun part.
Jeez.
And here's the thing, I couldn't have fun with that. I had to see what the fuck's going on.
The legitimate the guy that actually sits there and it's like, listen, I need to see what the plot's about.
When you actually just watch it as a show. And it when it just turns into something normal, like Food Wars ended up being.
Oh god.
That's not normal.
Oh.
Good.
So, but I'm gonna stop the stream here because we're at our usual hour mark, and I need to pee. So,
Pee in your hand.
What?
Huh?
What?
All right. So let's see.
Out of your head.
Let's see what the magical dice of the podcast say today.
13.
That was a 2. Not the best result. So hopefully y'all think the podcast went better than I think it did. Thank you, and it's been a while since we did one of these, so I don't remember how we ended. So, fucking bark, bye, bitch. Oh, god damn it.